to the bad weather, we just go through and all of that. So it's a patching program, and it is not to be mistaken for Spark. Let me see one question. Did I see a question?
May I read something from JIS about Spark, and then we can just give Miss Chin
the floor. Okay, then we are gonna mute. All right.
You just read something.
Wait. The question was wondering if all road work would roll out in November, or just selective areas as what street? I can't understand the ending.
Find out.
But remember that they had the they had the consultations, the community meetings regarding Spark, and I think all the roads were recommended from the various parishes and stuff, and that's gonna take a while. I don't think they're gonna roll out now in November, yes, but I don't know how long.
I can go
at Kizzy at a time. Oh, okay. So the ending was saying at a time. So in November are just selective areas at a time. I believe it might be selective. The thing is, good question. I'm going to ask that question for you. As a matter of fact, let me make a note right now, so we can ask it.
So what not? So the Spark program, them to decide. But that them have the consultation and decide which road them are going to
Yes, but Petal, right? Remember now the NWA, right? Them have a team. But how big the team is, because remember say it's all 14 parish now. So we want to know if everything will run out simultaneously, like every parish will get them work done simultaneously. You understand?
So by region.
Right, if you do it by region or by parish, or how it go. So I'm going to ask the question. I'm going to make a note of it now, and then we're going to ask it. And I'll tell you tomorrow morning and do John live, or if I go live. You hear, darling?
Someone said there's a recording.
It's your turn now.
Someone said there's a recording of the I think it's Nesta speaking about it. But let me just read this from JIS. The government is on track to begin work under the Shared Prosperity through Accelerated Improvement to our Road Network Spark program before the end of the year. Minister without portfolio in the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation, Honorable Robert Morgan, said that the Public Investment Management Committee approved the road improvement program on Tuesday, October 29. He was addressing Wednesday's October 30th post-cabinet press briefing at Jamaica House. The approval by PIMC, the program will now go to the Public Procurement Committee, where it is expected to be approved, and then it will go before the Infrastructure Committee and Cabinet. The minister stated that a Spark website is being finalized and is expected to go live in another 2 to 3 weeks. So it still has to go through some process, and they're going to set up this website. And when they set up this website, we will know which road will be slated to be fixed. But I'm going to try and look for the video.
It's not China Harbor responsible for the Spark program, and contracted out by local contractors.
I think so.
That's what we hear the Prime Minister say.
I think that's what I heard, but let's check that.
That's what I heard. The Spark program contracted by China Harbor, and then China Harbor give local contractors job.
Yeah, I think there will be some collaborations between them and them, but really China Harbor have
the contract.
Yes, them have the contract.
Come down, Miss Chin. You're there wait long time.
Yeah, Miss Chin, that's what I was
saying. Well, Bridget, I said no. Bridget, tell where it go.
Hey, Kids done. There's listener.
The Prime Minister never said that yet. Him not come out and say no contractor yet. Him say soon as them finalize the procurement process and all of that, then they no go disclose the contractor. Them no this.
He did say that.
No, Frank. And just listen video. Me I tell you, if I look back to it, even them,
Can I? Okay, so there is a video that Nesta made. I think maybe this was from
for the
the.
video. Oh, let me go on Nesta Instagram.
I think this was from the last post cabinet briefing. I don't know if it was at that time he made.
Yeah, man. Did it pan it from yesterday?
He's saying that.
Yeah, check it yesterday, kids. Did it pan it from yesterday? The JIS channel from YouTube. Did it pan it yesterday? So
But
yeah.
that you saying that you're right, bro. So no. But Miss Chin, what is it that you wanted?
Right now, no discussion. Seems like it's more important now. We have to say.
Well,
So.
the reach programming will continue until March next year. So that is one good thing too, because the patching alongside Spark should really do some good relief of road repairs.
Kizzy, Sparks is not patching, as what the Prime Minister said. It's not
I know. I just explained all of that.
Okay, so let me.
Speaking about reach.
Okay.
I think in a ballpark.
You never hear me a while ago.
No, I never hear that.
All the details regarding Spark just now.
Oh, yeah, man, me here.
The REACH program goes until March.
Yeah, the REACH program goes until March next year. Anyways, Miss Chin, take it away. So guys, any other question, I'm gonna submit it and then I will try to answer another time after Miss Chin maybe.
And then them people if it talk and ask the MP questions too. If then they if them they're Jamaica. The Miss Chin there.
That the public investment management.
I'm right here. Me does not attack anybody.
Go ahead.
All right. So, at this point, my conversation seemed senseless, but I'm still gonna say it because I wanted to say it from today. I was scrolling through live, which I don't know when I really got eyes at Buchanan on live. So I said, let me go over there and see what this brother here chat say. And I was so upset. The man literally I tried to justify him criminal record. And me keep on a message and I tell him say we're not into dealing with people that go as far as for call us ugly and monkey and all of that. I message about 3-4 times and the man I read the comment them, and him purposely I look over my one, him not answer it, him not say nothing. Which I was dying for him to say something. The point is, the man literally trying to justify his actions and being a criminal to the point where he's trying to say that he's pretty much saying that we're making it seem as if nothing else is considered as a crime. Superior man. The man says so when some of you men cheat on your wives, some of you men that are constantly at back road and I don't know if I'm allowed to see it. You men that are constantly on back road and fornicating and being with concubines and superior the man go on and on and on. So me just say boy bye and then me just say kiss me teeth and come off. But
you should get worse than that coming in the way I do over this.
No man, but go over there. Bear in mind, like me didn't have a box now, nothing. I was just in the comments. But the reason why is because and I like one of them regular PMP, them that were sit down on live and I chat peer crap all day. He's supposed to be a candidate, so me I wait for you know if him I gonna tell the people in my Portland now, some possible reason why they need to vote for him or something. The man literally upon the live I try to justify himself being a criminal. I believe you me, the PMP them dead and all them I do a comment appear, time come, and I put up here fist and all of this nonsense. Nobody to ask the man the right questions.
He been doing that, you never see Pandy. Pandy, watch an interview with him and Yendi yet and he must say him and somebody did up on a flight, and that person
Listen,
was caught with it. And
you're
then
telling the stupidness behind that story, the rise that Buchanan sell people. You see, first thing, when they might try to explain the story, you know, it's like he must say, he was young. He thinks that somebody give him money to carry. Well, in truth, and in fact, it was coke. Because him say powder or something like that. Him say, it depends on my page too. So
people give money and you don't count it, eh?
well, I don't know. The first thing is that, first of all, that
They
don't
gave
make
him
no sense
twice
whatsoever.
doing a petal.
Because it comes to you 2 times, not 1 time. That's the
Yes,
first thing.
exactly.
And then secondly, now, all when you're young 100 time, money can't feel like coke. That don't make no sense whatsoever. Powder and money don't feel the same way. So if
And
you get a pass up for carry out,
why the person when they own with it was able to walk scot-free? Not more than that him get it. Not more than when you see say he may be a go before he come out and the person is sitting. That person was able to get scot-free and he get 10 years.
thank you very much. I say the man is a licensed freaking criminal and does nothing more than try to justify him actions. And the damn idiot people in the PNP party I can never understand them. People are gonna try to say Isaac. So what you trying to tell me now? Isaac Buchanan has every right as a criminal to go run in a Portland. But Mama D, we did fair seats to begin with. Well, no man can do that against a woman more than she never declared a vehicle.
But
She did not declare
Charles
back again.
explained it good. Charles explained it good today. He has a record that cannot be expunged either.
Exactly. And these people are making it seem as if it is nothing.
Good night, Bridget.
Good night, Bridget. And they're trying to justify it and make it seem as if it is nothing. A full time now for we on social media. Put the comparisons together and start posting more videos about them. Not this scenario.
You ever hear George Davis this morning, Miss Chin?
Never hear who?
George Davis.
No, I didn't listen to it. Maybe I didn't.
You see you, Miss Chin. You see you, Miss Chin. You walk down, eh?
I will make you what me do.
You walk on over Isaac. You never walk on over George Davis. Isaac should have take 1, 2 before over there and class. You make you find your yard. And that Isaac should have do.
At that him should have do me yes, because I don't know home enough, so.
Me no know you enough,
so. I normally go on people live. I something I not do.
All we say, when we go peep here, you usually go over there.
I don't come on. All right, you see if the vlogger them, you see if it was one of the vloggers them, the caution them and the driver and
all
them
we say so.
Nope.
All Petal says so. Ask Petal if she does it so. Me not really go over there.
Listen to me. Me not even gonna be one of them.
When me want hear them, I say I want to catch them. I say the things them make
don't go over there. I don't go over there. The only reason why I went over there because it was actually a candidate. I would never go on a drill guy and a caution.
You really regard Isaac. Me not even look for that piece of shit.
No man, the Peter must have what you want to say.
Me not say the criminal record. The criminal record trouble me, but calling Jamaican monkey, that really hurt me more.
That was even worse to me. Like
that even hurt me more.
Over and comments in that answer because I want him address it, but I know I'm not gonna address it.
Guys,
I want to get them in the comments.
Me used to like Isaac. Me used to like Isaac.
I tell him try
I think he's a bright person. No, hold on. I used to like him.
Oh,
but
sweet
the
stuff.
moment
What is that on here?
Oh, sweet stuff.
hold on, let me talk. Hold on. But I also love the DPP. Me love her. Like she come from humble beginning. The DPP. She come from humble beginning, and as a person who climb up the ladder in the public service, me admire people like that. And the moment that he disrespected Paula, it was it for me. Me just know me not like him anymore. Can me love Paula? Me just admire Paula.
Me never
Love her
like him from
strong.
good morning.
One of the messages when I
Strong.
send in Bridget,
It's like
message him
Mrs.
say,
Oldness. It's the same like how me admire strong black women. Yeah? So me not
messages when
like when men
one of the
disrespect
messages when I posted there,
women. So
I
from
said,
that me just not deal with Isaac.
Well, me never like him from good morning, so anything he do not surprise me. I never like that piece of shit from good morning. I don't business. I'm a matter of fact, I like no comrade more than so. Anyway, go ahead, Miss Chin.
one of the things that he said that I said in the group was anybody that can call a fellow Jamaican a monkey, saying that we are ugly, saying that talking about acne prone skin can never get my respect. And the fact that people are acting as if he did not say this, as if people are just literally deaf, dumb, and blind to it, is beyond me. When I realize on Love and Hip Hop, you know, on Love and Hip Hop, you know, one girl called Spice Monkey, and it was the talk of America, you know.
Can I play
Just
John
because she
Davis?
called Spice Monkey, you know. This
Since
is
you
not
might-
something that is a joke. Isaac Buchanan is a black man, is a Jamaican man, and you call people monkey. That means that you have no love and respect for the woman. Them in the
You know, say I find American, them bar in front her liar. I find American, man, if them,
First of all, a backdoor ain't got through Bridget and Ton liar. That's a number one.
May I say?
A push, them help turn him in a liar. Look here. You know want hear George Davis this morning?
Yes, Sister Chin over Isaac can never hear it. Listen up, Sister Chin.
Life in life, you have to
Come on, Sister Petal. It low, Sister Petal.
No?
Yes.
some things that you held dear.
You still lower?
You have to reconcile with
Yeah, it's okay now.
things that the environment forces a change too. I'm going to speak this morning about this and that. The that was the move by the PNP to declare Isaac Buchanan as their prospective candidate when the general election comes around for the constituency of East Portland. That's the that. The this is the return of Mama D, Marissa Dalrymple Philibert, to South Trelawney, and the announcement by the Prime Minister that she will be the JLP's when the election is called. I see people all over telling people that, oh, I am the candidate for so rubbish. And I am at war with my newsroom to not write and report in that way. Nobody's a candidate for anything. You are all caretakers. You want to make your position sound more lofty than it is. You are caretakers. People are candidates after nomination day and after nomination day only. So you're a MP caretaker, say that. Yes, you're a divisional caretaker, say that. But don't tell people I am the PNP's candidate or the JLP's candidate.
I know what now, so low.
Anyway, so that is Isaac. And this is Marissa Dalrymple. Now, when Donald Trump caught his troubles and was convicted on a whole heap of charges, I said to Cliff, that boy, you know what this will do, this will shift the standard that is traditionally expected of people in public office. And you expect people in public office for their reputations to be spotless. for there to be no charge against their character. And the fact that he is plowing on at the time, he was plowing on in his bid to get the Republican nomination for the US presidential race, and of course got that. And the fact that millions of Americans want him despite his criminal conviction. You can take the bear out of the jar.
Like Bridget.
From 2024.
The change in how people viewed leaders and potential leaders
Put on the buy me t-shirt.
that they own. So even people who before would say, well, I would never support a convict in their bid to lead my country or to hold any position of authority. People, because of their love for Trump and how their consideration of Trump trumped other considerations, they settled on Trump, notwithstanding the values that they previously held about how their leaders must be spotless. And so, of course, they say US needs Jamaica catch a cold. So I said to him that, that will change the game, not just in the USA, but here. So here we come. We all know that Isaac McKenna is a two-time
Isaac a drug dealer.
We all know what he was convicted for. Yet the PNP rode on with him and they've put him in East Portland. Now the PNP speaks about rehabilitation and paying your debt to society and reformation. And you know what they did with Five Cards at that conference. So the past, they say, is the past. The past doesn't matter. And they've gone on with that. And now the JLP have said, oh, well, all right, if you do that, then there's nothing wrong with returning to Mama D. And at this point, details become important because nobody in East Portland, well, not nobody, no colony in East Portland has voiced a collective displeasure at the PNP's positioning of IFAT to represent them in the constituency. No group has said we don't want him. So the fair thing to assume is that they want him, that they welcome him. The people have decided. In that way, it doesn't matter what your individual feeling is about the issue. Those who stand to be represented by a man with his record say nothing is wrong with his record sufficient to cause us to not want him to represent us in an election and to ultimately represent the constituency if he wins. Over to Triano now. And it's matter again. Because someone will say, well, it's not like old time days, when the issues concerning Mrs. Dalrymple Philibert were told to us by the media. We couldn't read it for ourselves to see exactly what it is that she found herself in trouble with the Integrity Commission for. They've read it. And many would have said, well, look, she resigned from Parliament because the Integrity Commission essentially found that she failed to manage in the prescribed way an asset procured with government funds, i.e. the concession. So she used the concession to buy the vehicle, but she never managed ownership of the vehicle in the prescribed way. That is essentially what happened.
All that a bullshit.
It's about, it's not like Mama Lee commit no crime. That's what they say. She never thieved the money because the report said nothing about that. There was never that charge. She never thieved the money. She never tried to trick the state into using state resources and all of the range of things that people have been accused of in the past. It was, well, Mama D, that never arose. So she failed to manage an asset procured using taxpayers' funds. She failed to manage it in the prescribed way. And because of that, the boy may walk with. So therefore, Nothing wrong with that, because on the other side, if the DNP can put up a 2-time criminal convict for drug smuggling, why can't we have Mama D giving the details of what Mama D was found to have been engaged in as per the Integrity Commission investigation? And so when they reason that way, they will have told the Prime Minister, give us Mama D in this by-election. Because what she has done, in our view, is not that bad. And compared to what others who are going up for office on the other side have done, then if them can run shamelessly, then she should have no shame coming forward asking us for our support at the polls. And here we have the Trump situation again, because like in the US, where they have accepted a spotty leader or a potential spotty leader, know that the character is tainted, know that this man has been criminally convicted, and yet they are poised to put him into the most powerful office in the world in a few days from now. Then we have an opposition who cannot issue a press release talking about Mrs. Darren Philibert's positioning to again represent South Sudan in the parliament, because they have handcuffed themselves to the gate by virtue of what they've done with ISAT. So they've gone to the bottom of the barrel, or they went there with that move with ISAT. Therefore, they can't criticize this move by the JLP to put Mrs. Darren Philibert in again. And again, details matter, because especially when the political sides, those who are aligned heavily to the political parties, when they look at the details of what Mrs. Darren Philibert walked out of Parliament as a result of, they will say, well, sure. Even though many of us still believe that the people who come to us for endorsement, for support, to hold important office, member of parliament, councillor, believe that, boy, you should come with spotless character. But what does our conviction and belief mean if the people that these individuals are poised to represent say, well, we have no problem with the person? Why do you sit there, or you unitarily, you by yourself? How can you tell me that based on what I know about this person, that I should be given the chance to ultimately decide if the person is worthy or not? Let me decide. Put the name on the ballot. I will decide if I'm going to vote for that, for ISAT, or vote for his rival. Give me the decision to make as to whether or not I'm going to vote for Mrs. Darren Philibert or not, or am I going to vote for her rival? So don't make the decisions for me. Don't impose your belief on me, because I wield ultimate power as an elector, a registered voter in the constituency. See, voters are not easy. But you go back to your personal conviction of what you believe. Do you believe that your leaders should be spotless? Do you believe that the details matter to the extent that what is it that my leader has against, or my leadership aspirant has against the character that causes it to be spotty? What am I willing to accept? From a personal position, I don't like this, and I don't like that. But ultimately, the people them in a Portland, the people in Natural, they must know. So who am I?
You hear that?
Yeah, man.
If I can say something to that. Bridget, I did watch it, only piece of it. That's why I never say nothing. I say, okay, to she playing it, if I can add something to that, it raised a good point in asking, what do Jamaicans believe? Does the representative have to be spotless? And it's a good question because, in all honesty, nobody is spotless in my opinion. I think there are things that we have all done. Some that are, I mean, it's okay to wouldn't be considered criminal, and of course there are things that just go above and beyond. If there is something that rotational politics has done that is not something that you would want your children to be indulging. It is not something that you would consider a good citizen of this country. Then no, that person should not be involved in politics, period.
Exactly.
That person
But
should
to
not be
forget,
able to
you're
represent.
right, Chin, but well, oh, go ahead, sweetie. No man, go on, Chin, man. Go on, man.
No, once you interrupt me, I'm going to stop you because two people can't talk same time. If two people talk, one of we not going to be heard. So, it's a good point, and that's exactly the reason why I believe that Isaac should not, at any point in time, be in representational politics. Yes, people do have a right to, put their past behind them and live a better life. But at the end of the day, not because you put your past behind you, that does not make you fit to represent. The act that you committed is still something it is beyond repair. You can go ahead and fix your life and become a better citizen, sure. But it is not something that makes you fit to represent the people of a country. Go fix your life. Go become a lawyer. Go do anything else you want to do. It's good that you walk away from being a criminal if you really did walk away from being a criminal because he possibly still is one. But at the same time, you're still not fit. What the poor woman do is nothing at all. Matter of fact, the woman never do nothing. Whether you simply never declare a vehicle and that's it. That doesn't make her a criminal.
Miss Chin, I can say something.
Sure, I'm
sorry, but to jump in, I would like to go from two foundations. One, presently, Peter Champagne, I think, is Mama D's lawyer. And a part of their challenge in the courts is to say that this situation is highly irregular, where somebody missed off something and they were not informed and then given an opportunity to correct it. That's one. So that means Mama D, if she was told, could have given the chance to adjust the document, which has been done many, many times from the information we have gotten. The second thing is,
your internet is
Get break up.
His situation. You hear me now?
Yeah, man.
You hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Isaac's situation was even made worse in 2014 when the Minister of Justice at the time, one Master Mark, adjusted the law when it comes to getting, what you call it again, with the expungement, where certain offenses cannot be expunged, which included, I think it included child molestation, it included murder, it includes also drug conviction, and the latter is his to hug up for the rest of his life. Right? So if we compare the two, there's actually there should have been no comparison in this regard. One is administrative thing which should have been allowed to be corrected. Milan.
But allowed to correct,
and then still go back and charge her. That's the problem now. They allow her to correct and still go back and charge her.
All right, if I can respond to something in the comments. So,
Can I also finish? When you guys
one
finish.
second, Petal, let me answer who in the
No,
comment.
hold on now. When you finish, I want to play Charles Sinclair and Dayton Campbell this evening if you guys didn't hear that again, because that's another interesting one, okay?
Yeah,
All
but
right,
hear
no
that.
problem.
But I
So
love
let
hearing
me-
that Petal.
So let me respond to the person in the comments. That it means that I don't believe in democracy. That does not mean that I don't believe in democracy. When you are a leader, however, when it comes on to issues of criminality, it is your responsibility to stand up for what is right. Stand up for the children of the country. Stand up for those that are voiceless, which are the younger generation. When you choose a leader, when you choose somebody that is supposed to represent Jamaica, you're choosing somebody that does not just represent adults who vote. You're also choosing somebody that represents the younger generation. You're choosing a role model for them. And when you decide that you're going to put somebody like Isaac Buchanan with a criminal record, when you decide that you're going to put a Vibes Cartel on stage, a L.A. Lewis, you're choosing to tell Jamaicans that this is okay. You're telling the young people growing up that there's nothing wrong with it. And if that is the mindset that we want to give to our young Jamaicans, at the end of the day, we're not going to be curbing crime anytime soon. Because the minute you let them think that this is okay and this is what the government agrees with, this is what society agrees with, then that is what they're going to play into. So don't come and ask me nonsense on my ears about democracy. This has nothing to do with democracy. Choose your questions wisely. I'll go over PMP side. Thank you.
All right. Before you play that, Petal, I want to remind the panel about how hypocritical PMP is. I don't know if anybody on here remember Miss Warren. She used to work at Nationwide, and when those people found out that she had a conviction 25 years ago.
No, let me stop your brother. She used to, yes. To work. She did there on Nessal, because I used to work with her. She did there on Nessal when Philip Farwell, yeah.
Yeah, man. All right. Tell the story, Alcott. Tell the story.
No,
She
man.
did work on Nationwide though. She was
No, man, she work on Nationwide. You can't go on, but me that tell us when she did there on Nessal,
Yes.
yeah, them
She was at
Philip
Nessal.
Farwell, yeah.
And at the same time, she was at Nationwide.
And Kid then let her go.
Yeah.
She's
Bridget.
She's my personal friend, you know. She's my personal friend, you know, so I know everything.
Yeah. I'm only reminding the panel how hypocritical.
Yeah, true.
And
that was just her work. She never represent
exactly, Peter. She wasn't in any representation of politics. She only used to work at she was, I think, a manager at Nessal.
No, she was, yeah, man. She was
can remind me.
Yeah, man. She was the top, she was a chairperson at Nessal. So this evening when Sinclair did the Nationwide, the daytime.
Hold the top. Me I go play that one there too.
Oh no, me that say me think Sinclair would have put that out there, but it look like him not remember.
Yes. You look like them don't remember all that. And that was 25 years ago. And Alfred, you can remind me if she how much time did she get in prison?
I don't remember how much year she get. I think a little bit a year though. But because she did plead guilty. But it was at the time when she was at Nessal in 2018 when everything happened. It was 25 years ago.
25 years ago.
Yeah.
Right? And the poor lady could not pay her job because of Paul Well and the PMP. So me not listen to PMP when them come with them bullshit. Me not listen. Now that me don't want to hear them in a petal. I know that me mean, but me mean when me hear PMP and them bullshit. I lock off my radio because me know that bullshit them attack. Me know so them a hypocrite. Me no know if I hear Dujan or Dujan Tyler, the girl that when name what's your name? Daniel Archer. Mr. Dujan Tyler properly tonight, you see. Look up bitch. Anyway, play your thing, Peter. Them a cry.
Hey, we can add one other thing. Even Anthony Hilton had problems though with the law. Because he had people's money and never handed it over. Right?
Maybe.
And they had to do a settlement. So them can talk.
Yeah.
All right,
Them a
hold on. Let me
hypocrite.
play. Let me play this evening now. Hold on there.
You say you're going to play the one with Dayton and Charles.
Hold on, may have it queue up. Hold on.
Okay.
Live from the Karam Speed Auditorium at the Margrove High School, where a little later the Kingston and St. Andrew Municipal Corporation will be hosting a town hall meeting where they'll be bringing their budget to the people. But before we get to that, we have to talk about the politics, where the Jamaica Labour Party is rejecting concerns raised by the PNP about Marissa Dalrymple Philbert's expected candidacy in the upcoming by-election in South Trelawney as another clear act of what they call barefaced hypocrisy, which it says has characterized the Mark Golding-led party. And the PNP had expressed concerns about Mrs. Dalrymple's candidacy, given that she is before the court for failing to declare ownership of a Mercedes-Benz to the Integrity Commission. Mrs. Dalrymple Philibert has denied intentionally not making the declaration and noted that she rarely used the vehicle in question. The PNP says the move by the JLP is highly contemptuous of Jamaica's judicial system, given that Mrs. Dalrymple Philibert has 8 outstanding criminal charges against her. Well, the opposition party says it also signals what it describes as a disturbing disregard for accountability. But the GLP's Deputy General Secretary, Senator Charles Sinclair, says that he believes in the presumption of innocence, which is a fundamental underpinning of Jamaica's legal system. He's also calling out the PNP for what he describes as a brazen and barefaced hypocrisy in their expression of concern about Mrs. Dalrymple Philbert's expected candidacy. And in the meantime, the former South Trelawney MP says her conscience is clear as she makes her return to run on the JLP's ticket in the constituency. Speaking on Cliffviews Online on Thursday morning, Mrs. says her by an overwhelming call from the people of South Trelawney. Well, joining us to discuss further, we have with us the General Secretary of the People's National Party, Dr. Dayton Campbell, and the Deputy General Secretary of the Jamaica Labour Party, Senator Charles.
Me just all up till Bridget come back. Carl, what's up? Okay, Bridget is back.
Yeah, man. Sorry about that.
Good afternoon, gentlemen, and welcome. Good evening to your listeners. Wonderful. Let me start with you, Senator Sinclair. Given the gravity of the situation with Mrs. Dalrymple Philibert, and initially she saw the need to resign, what would have changed now?
All right. Well, to be honest with you, and this is my opinion, when the matter first arose and I looked at what the circumstances were, for myself, I did not see it as one coach. This is Dalrymple Philibert should have resigned. I've indicated that in a similar opinion, that we believe that she may have acted in here at the time. Now, in looking at what the charges that she has before the court, really, it's an act of omission where she has indicated that it was a genuine mistake on her part and oversight, and in any criminal charge there is a need to establish the mens rea. And so with Mrs. Philibert saying that, I myself see difficulties in establishing the charge. The way that it has come out in the public, and in fact, in your commentary before I was invited to make my comment, when you refer to it as a criminal charge, where, the average layman hearing the word criminal, they believe that there is some a criminal charge in the normal way that we speak about criminal charges. We have a believe with a particular view. I refer to it in my comments as something more administrative, where we are required as parliamentarians to give to the best of our belief, our assets, repair our assets to the best of our belief. And sometimes in filling out the form, a person may, and I'm certain that there are many who have, amongst the civil servants, amongst the parliamentarians, may have oversighted something. It's not in your expression. I want to say many, if you go back in the history of statutory declaration, I came across a report where there were several MPs, including a current MP, Anthony Hilsa, who had a similar situation in 2010, 2011, where he said there were some errors on his part. And so it is not something that is new. It is current as indicated position. And she has clearly stated that she has done nothing wrong. She has not misused, misappropriated public funds. And the people of South Ceylon have come out and made their voices heard to say that they wish to have her back as their member of parliament for the good representation that she has given to them over 4 election cycles going back to 2002.
But Mr. Sinclair, we still accept though that in the eyes of the law it is still a criminal charge, correct?
And I've said that it is so described because this person is going before any offense that carries a sanction is a criminal offense, and person is standing back where persons who are charged for criminal offenses stand. This charge is not even one that you take fingerprints for.
Understood. And so I just wanted to accept.
So we have persons who are charged for traffic offenses, for example. They stand in the criminal docket. But and it is technically a criminal offense.
Understood, Mr. Sinclair. But
I want to bring Dr. Campbell in the conversation because Dr. Campbell, the opposition party says it signals what it describes as a disturbing disregard of accountability, and the JLP is saying now that there's hypocrisy from the side of the People's National Party, naming a number of individuals who have also been charged from your party. How do you respond to that?
I don't think we have Dr. Campbell back yet. I think we're still trying to get him. So before then, we're still, Mr. Sinclair, though, while this matter is still in front of the courts, I understand that you don't think it rises to the kind of criminal charge which you would say has the same level of intensity as some others, but it is still before the courts. Isn't it still presumptuous to essentially bring her back as a candidate, as a potential candidate now, before that matter has been settled?
No, I personally don't see that way. And one can rely when I look at it and I express my opinion that certain are innocent, prove it innocent until proven guilty. That is a principle on which our system of justice is based. If I were to take it into the realm of the PNP, where Michael True as deputy mayor of Montego Bay, and I'm going to point out this distinction here, as deputy mayor of Montego Bay was charged for illegal possession of firearms, a very serious offense, one for which you can go to prison for life at the time, no 15 years minimum. And he was not even removed as deputy mayor by the PNP. And when you
except those senators in here, it doesn't necessarily make it right.
Because at that time, the person who sat as mayor and deputy mayor under the Parish Council Act that existed at that time, that person was appointed by the minister So the minister can say who becomes the mayor, not the chairman of the council, the mayor of a particular local or the deputy mayor. The PNP did nothing. The PNP said he was innocent until proven guilty, and so he will remain as deputy mayor.
We're up on the break, Senator Sinclair. The point that I'm trying to make, though, it doesn't necessarily make it right that the PNP did something which, in your estimation, is of a higher gravity. But we're going to come back from the break, and I want to respond to the point about the Westminster system.
I said on a point of principle, innocent until proven guilty.
Up on the break, gentlemen.
Let's hit the break.
That's because the PNP did it.
When it come back, it soon come back. Me no want go try to fast forward it and mess it up. Call what you say.
My argument is, you see, JLP, we always take the high road because, watch out, Mama Dean at the first place never didn't have to resign. Unlike Colonel Spencer just come out of jail and go back into the parliament. People forget them things, Colonel Spencer, even when everybody about for himself to resign, if I'm just come from jail, he never literally in a jail, but he did get arrested and get stationed jail. So him still in charge. And some boy after a while him really did win the case because of the PNP Judge Pusey and the same DPP where you see the PNP are fight against. Let him go. Because really and truly, he may have a serious case for answer. But because the DPP and the Judge Pusey didn't have some problem, she used malice and let him go. I'm going to stand by the argument there because it was true. Maybe many I will not remember it, but I said we go.
Then come back.
Welcome back, listeners and viewers, to the Common Story, where we're still talking on this matter of Melissa Dalrymple-Filbert, who is set to be brought back as the JLP's prospective candidate for the South Trelawney by-election to be held, I believe, next month. We have with us the General Secretary of the People's National Party, Dr. Dayton Campbell, and the Deputy General Secretary for the Jamaica Labour Party, Senator Charles Sinclair. Before we go, I understand, Dr. Campbell, you're with us again?
Yes.
So, Dr. Campbell, I see where you're suggesting that the JLP have breached essentially some code of conduct by bringing back Ms. Dalrymple-Filbert while she has this matter in front of the court. But when you compare that, though, have you not essentially run somebody with criminal antecedents essentially in the East Portland seat that is Isaac Buchanan, who has a criminal conviction? Do you think that compares favorably?
The Prime Minister was asked about this matter, and he said that Mrs. Dalrymple-Filbert made an honorable decision to step back when the charges were made against her. There has been no resolution of the charges, and yet there is a name of the individual that resigned in an honorable way, and they're now returning without a resolution of the matter. This comes at an expense for the country. It comes at an expense of $30 million to hold a by-election for an individual to resign. The issue that caused them to resign is not resolved, and we are now expending $30 million to bring back that same individual into the position that they were before. The notion that because 15 or 20 people protested for her is nonsensical, because 4,000 voted for her when she resigned. So how is it that she ignored the wishes of 4,000, but she's willing to come back because of the wishes of 20 people protesting? It was obviously an organized protest. What is taking place here is maladministration and a toying with the democratic process within the country and political gamesmanship. If it is that Mrs. Dalrymple-Filbert felt it was the honorable thing to do to resign, then she should at least wait until there's a resolution of the matter before she returns.
Well, why not leave it to the people, Dr. Campbell, for the people to make that decision?
Are you not understanding the point that I just made?
I heard your point. And I'm saying, no, I heard your point, Dr. Campbell.
The people did not resign her. The people did not resign her. She resigned.
But the point is, Dr. Campbell, understanding everything that you just indicated, why not leave it to the people, for the people to make the decision that they will reject Marissa Dalrymple Philibert, considering that the matter is still before the court?
The people did not ask Ms. Philibert to resign. Ms. Philibert resigned, and the Prime Minister said it was the honorable thing to do. We didn't ask her to resign either. The opposition did not call on her to resign from the parliament. The opposition called on her to resign as the Speaker of the House. We didn't call on her to resign as Member of Parliament. She resigned as Member of Parliament. She is now causing the country to spend $30 million to put her back in a position that she was before. Anybody who does not have a problem with that is a part of the problem in Jamaica.
But Dr. Campbell, I see you still avoided my question. What about the moral comparison between Marissa Dalrymple Philibert and Isaac Buchanan?
Isaac Buchanan has spent his time, has paid for his time, and there is something in Jamaica that is called reformation of individuals. We believe that individuals going through the system is supposed to be able to benefit from being reformed. I have said that Mrs. Dalrymple Philibert should wait to a resolution of the matter. I never said that she has no future in politics. I am saying if she stepped aside because that was the honorable thing to do, I cannot see on what basis she would be returning before the matter is resolved at an expense of $30 million to the taxpayers of Jamaica. When people can't afford to buy food.
So your actual concern is well, go ahead, Mr.
Simon, I just want to quickly respond to something that Nathan just said. Because he talks that the PNP believes in reformation and rehabilitation of persons. You know that it was the same Mark Golding. And in fact, Dayton would have been there too as Member of Parliament. That they amended the Criminal Record Rehabilitation of Offenders Act in 2014 to prevent persons who would have even gotten spent convictions in certain offenses to expand their record. Dayton was a part of that. Mark Golding was a part of that. Peter Bunting was a part of that. And he's now coming on here to talk about rehabilitation and reformation.
Yes, I am from rehabilitation.
That conflict is part of things.
That is what I believe.
That cannot expunge his record because...
Hold on up to Campbell. Just let Senator Sinclair finish and then we'll take you.
In 2014, by creating a Schedule 3 that if you are convicted for trafficking in cocaine, you cannot expunge your record. And I believe it also affected a lady who worked with Nationwide.
Well, simply
I'm not talking about reformation and rehabilitation. I don't believe in it.
Let's see Dr. Campbell.
Reformation and rehabilitation is something that we believe in. I am saying I am not going to have that conversation with you today. I will have that at another time. The conversation will happen today. It's how it is that the country has been called upon to spend $30 million to hold the by-election. An individual who removed himself from Parliament saying it's the honorable thing to do, and there's no resolution of that matter.
So money more about now.
That's the point that I'm making, and I'm going to make it.
Nathan, yes sir. And I believe the PNP, you have, when the election was in North East and so what about South Trelawney? So what about South Trelawney? Where's the representative for South Trelawney?
No, because the it doesn't matter if it's downward spiral. You participate in your political games to try and regain some government for the party. Prime Minister says he calls his election when he thinks he can win. South Carolina has been without a member of parliament for over a year. For over a year. Don't come here and make it sound as if you are defending the democratic process. That's hypocrisy. Keep up.
That's the point, Senator Sinclair. How do you respond to that?
No, in respect to the timing,
Yes.
it is the timing, but that's the constitution by which we have. That's the constitution that we have.
But is it that you're really protecting the democratic process? Or is it, as Dr. Campbell indicated, it's all about politics?
I would not describe it as being all about politics. It is the constitution that we recognize that the PNP has always spoken about. And the Prime Minister, under the constitution that we have in Jamaica at this moment, indicates that it is the Prime Minister who, at a point determined by him, will call a general election, or by-election in this case.
Senator, Mr. Sinclair, I have to ask you though, considering the timing, as Sanjay pointed out, why was the matter regarding the divisional by-elections not dealt with before?
Well, I mean, there were the divisional by-election.
That were due.
I think they were the two by-elections that are being called for the division, Cardinal and St. Thomas.
Yes, I know they're called now, but why were they not dealt with before the matter of the South Trigoni seat?
I think in relation to those by-elections, when an extension was spoken about in Parliament, the reasons were made clear. We had that would have intervened at a particular period in time, which lay within that period.
And Dr. Campbell, as it relates to the upcoming by-election in Trelawney, will the People's National Party be contesting that election?
No, man, I think we have made our position clear. You know. We are within the final year of this administration. We've already gone 2 months between announcement and election days, at least 21 days. So we are at most 9 months away from an election. We believe that the government should call the general election. The amendments that were made to the local government in 2015, 2016 state that there should be no by-election in local government the year of the election. That's why when you had the passing of the council from Cherry and elsewhere, we did not have a by-election between 2019 and 2020. The same thing should obtain in relation to the general election. To call upon the country to be spending $80 million at a time when cost of living is so high and people are finding it hard to feed themselves for transportation and just for daily sustenance. We don't think that is the best way to spend the resources of the country. In relation to the two divisions, the last general local government election was February of this year, and it doesn't become due again until 2028 February. So the by-elections in those divisions, which understandable, we will be contesting those. But we will not be contesting the by-elections for the parliamentary seats within the final year of the administration when the general election is due. Tell the Prime Minister to go ahead and call the general election. If the Labour Party is of the opinion that we are afraid to contest, tell them to go ahead and call the general election.
And let me ask you, Dr. Campbell, if anyone in your party is charged for whatever thing and there's a general election that is impending, can you categorically state that that person will not represent the PNP in any constituency?
If there's an individual that is
criminally charged and it's before the court.
Our system, the way we do our selection of candidates, there is a part within our selection process where we check to see, I wrote to the Commissioner of Police, giving them the list of the names of our candidates to ask them if they have any interest in any member that they are putting forward. So we clear that hurdle before we put forward candidates. Our MEC voted at the last MEC that we had at the alien town in Clarendon that any member that would have gone outside of the ambit of the law and would have
been reluctant in coming forward to say that they're being investigated for anything. If that were to happen, then those members would not be able to go forward for the party. Our stance on this matter is very clear. We would not have somebody that is referred to THA and FIP and somebody who has the Integrity Commission in court trying to strengthen the law and leading our party. We would not have that.
Then, Dr. Where does that leave Ian Hill?
Anti-corruption and Ian Hill is an anti-corruption body for criminal investigations by the
And that's precisely what I want to ask you, Dr. Campbell.
conclusion of that.
Where does that leave Mr. Hills? Where does that leave Mr. Hills? Has his matter been cleared?
Where does that leave who?
Mr. Ian Hills, your candidate. Your candidate, I should say.
Ian Hill's matter was referred for further investigation by
It was referred by the Contractor General to the police for further investigation. Are you aware as to whether the police had settled that matter or chose not to investigate?
The last that I know of that matter is that there was no evidence of any wrongdoing by Ian Hill. I wonder if you got confirmation from the Commissioner of Police in that regard.
Precisely.
I wonder if you have anything to the contrary.
No, but Dr. Campbell, when you just said it, you said it.
That's the last information I have. And
Did you get confirmation from the Commissioner of Police, as you indicated, is the process of the People's National Party?
The last information that I have is that there is no matter there against Ian Hill. Right? And I noticed your tit for tat in trying to go away from the issues that are confronting us. That we have a prime minister who's trying to
Dr. Campbell?
of the law that defines illicit enrichment.
Dr. Campbell, we are out of time. Gentlemen,
I noticed that
gentlemen, we are very much out of time. We're well over time, not out of time. We're out of time. Dr. Dayton Campbell, General Secretary of the People's National Party, and Deputy General Secretary for the Jamaica Labour Party, Senator Charles Sinclair. Thank you both for joining us.
In thinking could have managed Charles Sinclair. Charles thumped that up. In thinking could have, and if I had judge, me no judge would ask him about female fiends sitting before the court. Yeah, man.
You know what I want to ask? And this is $1 million question, because you see the PNP full of hypocrisy until it look bad. You know, God forbid, for me not really love for wish not bad for nobody at all, not even my greatest enemy. God forbid, says so one of them garrison seat there, resign or dead, like a Paulwell seat or a Angela Brownberg or the same Master Mark. And there's a by-election. I wonder if them don't contest it too. because you see, let me tell you something, man. The PNP now contest them, elect them parliamentary seats because them know them can't win them. Them are an idiot. Them know.
But what they don't them say Andrew a hypocrite why I'm never call Mama these seats.
Exactly. That Charles Sinclair just as I say. Charles say. You never know such Charles that deal with him like that and then think him could have gone. And you know see him last week when he come off and talk about illicit enrichment. That no cut, not dash. You never know such Charles that deal with him when Charles asks him about years.
Want to film case, kiddies meal. Want to film kiddies meal.
If I did ever judge, Davis had that interview tonight. He wouldn't go for an interview with Judge still.
I will packet him have a quote, you know. And he have more coming up because he have more lawsuit to get to.
The thing about it still, you know, is because he's not a member of the cabinet. He's a member of the People's National Party. He's not
He's a member of the Electoral Commission where I get too much million of taxpayer money.
Yes, I forget that. Yeah, you're right, Alcott. Yeah. I don't, but right. Same as though.
Alcott, in Dayton sit on the Electoral Committee?
Yes.
Yes,
okay.
yes.
You get much millions a year.
General Secretary.
I'm a general secretary and he have job at EOJ.
And he Poopa still a push job that in can go prison. How can I work these people them now, man? He could have earned so much money. And me allow my father because must want to make him father to them someday, you know.
Who for father? Who for father, Bridget?
Dayton Campbell. We can't talk it because it's not secret and it's true. Nobody can sue me. His father was incarcerated the other day. He was caught with drugs. Which country again? I don't remember. Nobody. I mean, you want to know?
At the first, me no hear that. At the first, me hear this.
You want to slap with a 2x4, Bridget?
Then in company nationwide can't talk about it. Listen.
No, honestly, the one they have me.
Then data no company nationwide can't talk about it.
The one they have me.
What the other man? Him father come from prison. He was caught with drugs in which country? I think if me not lie, a Cayman or one of them. Cause it was a Cayman. I remember.
I think a Cayman.
Yeah.
Why guys, the one they have me never get the one day.
I slap you with a 2x4.
No, honestly to God, me never get the one
I
day.
did that try to justify it and I said like him a saying for never in their life. You never know that.
No, me never honestly, me never know. But me know now.
The thing about it that me not remember how much time the father got, but his father was incarcerated.
Okay.
He didn't have paper.
But you see the hypocrisy. But you see the hypocrisy of these people though.
Yeah.
And I remember them catch Michael Phillips' brother go up with
Brother.
Yeah, what we know about the one day? We know about the one day. Yeah, me know about the one day. Me know about the one.
That man got to get up the morning, you know, and come out and upon life and about in a parliament name Chin. Name Chin. And me say them flood. In them flood.
Yeah, remember the man in the petal.
And then flood. Uncle for Fed say
Michael brother.
And them are justified about some half brothers. Him not justified about some half brothers, something to that effect, no? Me remember the one.
Yeah, come out and see him. Yeah.
Maybe I see him, mother.
Listen to this here. This in I Jamaica. Carl, dreams come true. MP Dayton Campbell tells children never to give up on themselves. May 9, 2014. Let me just read the paragraph. This is then Gleaner. Him say, fighting back the tears as he recounted the difficult circumstances he and his two sisters faced during childhood, Campbell shared with his parliamentary colleagues what he described as a testimony. Campbell painted a vivid picture of children growing up with a father who did more than farming, but dabbled in drug trafficking that landed him in prison for many years. His mother, a domestic helper, toiled tirelessly to feed them. So I'm sorry you missed that one day.
Yeah, I missed that one day. The one they have me.
Yeah, man.
The one they have me for you.
No, but Carl, that did they all over TikTok, so you know see.
Yeah, but I saw it go. You want to miss me, but
recently come from jail prison, you know.
Yeah, but look at the
local government election in them time them come out. Another
look at the prison board and domestic.
So when do him a distant himself from him father Petal and Bridget?
No.
It's not like that him do.
No man, I know that him only do that because two people that talk about it as same father prison board and money and this and that and whatever a pusher. So him just know I come out first him come out and I like him a same man in father never ever close and this and that. I write the article now I talk about children and then
Yeah, if you look some sympathy.
No, but the Petal, I think the same boy that when he and Chu down a mobile, the deputy mayor with thin period, but I think him son did go prison for the gun or something like that.
I'm still there, man.
Yeah, I'm still there.
You still there? The father, the son, they take the fall for the father.
Yeah, the son take it for the father.
Yeah.
Them they take the green out of the flag down a mobile, and put black on
man. Mm.
Well, I mean, I know people say PNP. God,
The other one, Phil,
Yeah.
the one.
Me say no alcohol. Me can't see how people say them people they cleaning up. No, sir.
PNP.
But that is why I defend. That is why I defend Isaac Buchanan so much, you know. Because him knows him pooper in a jugs. So you're so passionate about
Connection, yeah,
rehabilitation and everything
Look
with
at this.
Isaac Buchanan.
Carl, look at
Yeah.
this. Just look at this. The PNP have Isaac Buchanan, a parade, and I'm put him as a candidate. Remember, this man tell the DPP of the country to go suck a dick, you know. L.A. Lewis, tired fi tell Andrew go suck out him mama and them sitting there. I see them something there. And of them people, it mean to say the moral because you cannot tell the Prime Minister of the country that me fight for the office and
Have you as standard here, I hold your
this the
hand.
office, you know. Yeah, this this the individual alone, you know. Yeah, this the office. Because the Prime Minister office is bigger than Andrew Holness. Because when Andrew gone, you will still have the
Prime Minister's
office. So it show you the moral of Mark Golding and the people them was following. You understand? Because you cannot tell the deep and the same civil society people them. Because Daniel Archer them as a woman and Carol Nasting them and Jeanette Calder them and the whole of them. You don't hear one of them come out and say no to Isaac Buchanan. So you see it straight, say a politics. Is a politics them a play straight.
And not only that alone, remember I made say why Jamaicans are worried about monkey pops when we already look like that monkey.
No, I said that already, you know. I said that even more than the jugs were in traffic, you know. I said it earlier on.
So them people here do too much things and get away with it, and that's the problem.
The people them we want to represent. The people them we want to represent are them you call monkey and ugly.
But when you know, see them rushing from Portland where they are running away.
You're saying sister mama making go.
Yeah, but let me tell you something. Right? But you say Portland people are not like Jungle and Riverton and them the people then and 2 Mile people them, you know. Them people they're independent.
Yeah.
Right? Them independent and them as a prosperity at East Portland. So I can't tell you. Yeah, you are Darrell Vase. He's not running against Anne-Marie alone. He's running against me and Anne-Marie. So I waste film time.
Think I do it for criminal one with favor. Ritual. Me say me can't stand the dirty boy. I don't fear.
One of the most popular man in a PNP. Amy and Crawford go over there when and never a member of parliament to do anything yet. And give my backside. So where them I go with this ice backer man?
You have about 10 different names.
Wait. You know, him say him is a resident of Portland now. He moved
He moved in us and it's accident for 1 year.
Look here. His mother and his sister, Isaac mother and his sister and his father. His father and his father and his grandfather. His father and grandfather and father. And him, yeah. And his mother and sister and mother.
Well, it's easy, no.
I'm muta here with it.
No, me the yeah, man.
Come here with it.
Hear it. Not big youth, son.
Yes, so then no Muta Baru come here with it.
Ah, boy.
Look here, man. If me see Isaac from my phone or me I score to something, I'm saying me hurry up. Because me refuse to listen to that little piece of shit. You understand me? Them the people that can't tell me nothing.
You know something, Bridget? It's sad still, you know. It's sad. And you know why it's sad? Me cry for Jamaican people because them memory too short. And them don't remember nothing. You know, them not remember. That is why, you know, me always, if you not always listen to my argument, me ever quote this, you know, with people, you know. And me always said a little phrase where say, feed a dog for 3 days, and he remember you for 3 years. And if you feed a human being for 3 years, him forgot you in 3 days. It's not true. It's not like
3 days, 1 day, forgot that
it is not like Jamaican people memory too short. Because if their memory never too short, you see if their memory never too short, my virgins, PNP, look at man, only in a Jamaica, PNP could have been an opposition. Much less run this country up for 18 and a half years straight. Only in a Jamaica.
And I look if come about them.
Only in a Jamaica, nowhere else.
You know me say that the other day, only in a Jamaica, PNP would have that because the people, the education, the level of education is so low.
Low, yeah.
Yes, because look for the last about 3 months, look how much wrong move the PNP make. Look how much wrong move. No, the last wrong move this man make. The man them kill unalive 5 persons out of Rockfort, and the Prime Minister call a state of emergency.
And the police. And he go down there and say a PR.
Look, you know, give the soldier them power. Look at this, you know. This man, you know, Mark Golden, you know. This man never hear gunshot and have to go under in bed and sleep under in bed yet, you know.
Yeah.
So you know them thing they feel in born with privilege, you know.
Yes, man.
Born with privilege, you know.
Yeah, so, man, they have security 24/7.
Yes. So low the people them. When you going down there, you have to know when to play politics. When you going down there talk about PR.
Yeah.
And the wicked thing, you know, Alcott.
Yeah.
Not the Prime Minister himself really called the SOE, you know. He gets advice from the security.
From the security. We know that.
Exactly. We know
that. And I come up and say, we're going to do a SOE. He consulted the security force, and the security force advised the Prime Minister.
You know, Bridget, if I mean like the Prime Minister in a PNP place, but just I will through the Prime Minister, and I go think that way there.
No.
But if I mean like, no, me know what me I go say, it's not right, but me still I say it. Trust me. Yeah, man. Because I'm vexed. If I mean like the Prime Minister and the Security Minister, and I'm allow them kill out them PNP self out there, you know. Since I feel like I hear that, you know, see, even though a man will have the same thing that me I say, them don't need no state of emergency down there, them don't need no curfew.
No, them don't need no curfew because the people them have to keep them party.
Yeah,
let me tell you something.
And crime are going on there.
Carl, let me tell you something. Me have big son, and me have big daughter. And mother rather a police breach my son right and go lock him up and let him out a couple days more than gunman kick off door, analyze him, and me nah see him again.
Definitely. Me a big son too.
Which one would I rather? Me no must police detain him. Police now have nothing for charge him for, so he must let him know.
And if he mean a police way and most like sometimes let me tell you, police work with intelligence. No. That's how me feel.
No,
and
Bridget, no, the state of emergency kind of different. Cause here we go on now. The police now forget no search warrant for coming at your house. So you can come in your house and you can take you out and detain you. You can detain you.
Nothing them really detain them if you don't really have no.
But alcohol.
No, me I tell you what can happen. Me I tell you what them can do.
Yeah, man.
But now so them do it, but me I tell you what them can do. Yes, Carl.
Yeah, but alcohol and Bridget, listen. You see the state of emergency where this government have, all of the states of emergency where this government have since I'm coming to power, is a total different state of emergency from in the 70s and them time there.
Yes. total different.
How much people you hear a complain say brutality and them rights
Right.
been violated and
Hardly
such, like
hear
in the
it, yeah.
70s. Michael Manley called a state of emergency in 1976 and lock up most of the labor right and win the election. When you call that?
But
Them used to call it to benefit them.
Carl.
But our state of emergency have to benefit Jamaica.
Yeah,
And
but Carl,
and keep the people in safe.
the state of emergency, the fault when me find with it, you see if the government like bro gotta go do it for 14 days, then it do it for next 29 days. So me work with it away there. But just when you put it in for all 3 months and them thing the 4 months, me not support it because the soldier them a get too friendly with the citizen. And
Yes.
thing about it, that's why the soldier unalive and then I'm torn with him. Because what happened, the soldier them get too friendly.
Now when the alcohol is a different part that's still not alcohol. A soldier kill soldier.
Yeah, but okay. Me never know that, but
yeah, man, a soldier kill. Then let me tell you something. I West Kingston, man. I may tell you that. You see, anybody man kill soldier, I know West Kingston in a lockdown. A soldier kill soldier, man. A friendly fire.
Oh, all right. But me I say still on a big man level. Based on, because I'm a youth where when me there Jamaica, I straight through the garrison me drive. Me drive on North Street and go up at the back of public this or sometimes I go around and you understand? So I pass them all the while with the thing in the road. And them get too friendly. Sometimes you pass asleep, the man them asleep. And who have them head down in them phone. Soldier no work, so brother.
All them dep on them phone.
Yeah man, soldier no work, so brother.
So when I'm go on them duty, they have to take with their phone.
What them supposed to
take with their phone.
What them supposed to do, them supposed to change them out. Keep on a change them out so them don't get used.
Them dead and you know, so the little girl them in the ghetto, you know, so them fly. So in a no time, them breed all 2 of them. Them get too friendly.
Carl.
Them get too friendly.
Carl.
Yeah, Bridget.
Every Sunday religiously, when Tivoli Gardens are playing with that railway oval.
Yeah.
Religiously, may I tell you about it, Carl?
Yeah.
Yes, man, at my place, man.
Yeah,
Every
man.
Sunday. And when TG play Outer Road, me gone with TG.
So you ever go on that garden go watch them yet?
I mean, man, me go on the garden have to run like Batman that chase me.
How are you say?
Yeah, man. The time there, yeah, man. Because I stayed the man gunshot of fire when Tivoli Garden and water out or one of them things. I have to go all underneath the bench when gunshot. We got Rivali.
So you got football fans, man.
Yeah, man, me the big fan of me Guns everything, man. Me orange and black Guns. Oh yes, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Me got Rivali war broke out of Rivali there, you know, man. And the guard man, them boy me no know. Boy me tell you no, cause guard was guard, you know, man.
Right? Look here, man. You see when Ma said it about me back in the days, man. I'm gonna tell you something, man. West Kingston, a lot of labor right place, other labor right area, always wanna be like West Kingston. Trust me.
Yes.
You see. We always bring a level of strength.
Place I think they should have studied.
We always bring a level of strength to the rest of the community. You know?
Man.
Because suppose me tell you this, you see, even the Prime Minister, when the Prime Minister come 1997, you know, and we from West Kingston go up a female and go help him, you know.
Yeah, man,
help him and win the seat there, you know. Fight with him, 2-2 and win the seat there, you know. Yeah, man. So West Kingston, and you see the same Northeast sentence in 2001 when Shiny Robinson come, is a group how we again go down a Northeast sentence go help
I will pass it him Tivoli Garden take on, man, and go down to go win it, man. That's why I say the North Star.
But if you notice, you know, let me tell you something. All you see the PNP are going, them afraid away one-on-one, you know. You see, you see, all right. Look for most of the by-election never run in Jamaica. How we win them?
Yeah.
Most of the by-election them, how we win them? Them afraid away. So even when they get data and a spin round and a chat foolishness about this and that, them don't know. Them just can't win them 2 seats there, especially Nigel seat. It out. Him know him them can't win it. So then one of that checks like how Pat Moore chat so much from where they are.
Too much chat. You know,
Yeah, like him a chat so much. Why not? Why enter?
All a pour up them again.
There's two move Pat Moore, but look here. On like how Dayton move the goalpost. Remember Dayton come out and swing hard about. Remember them thing when them a swing about and say Mama D was charged and have a matter before the court. So after them back him up in the corner now, albeit now worry about how much money I go spend for by-election. You know what I move the goalpost?
Yeah, but
yeah, man, as usual.
Betal. Look at this. If you say Mama D have a court case, make the people speak, then put up your candidate. And shut up. Put up your candidate. As what I do on video, I say kids meal, DC, kids meal. Shut up and go test the by-election.
Yeah, but
you shut up.
But here on Alcat, we feel also looking back with the amount of money them deal with in litigation. Every time the government does something they want, government go to court and it costs money. You can look on that. We need to tell them about the things them where they must spend on in Jamaica.
Exactly.
Hear me tell you? Because me just see Sean type in our chat say the fish boy Andre over there call up Judge name. Me go peep to see how I call up Judge name say over there call Sinclair Marcus, right? And here him a talk about when them a do to Isaac and every time them a bring up about him conviction. They don't that them a do to Mama D. That them a bring up so she charge.
Hey, you say all this thing about reformation for the ISAT, general talk about reformation. Me just type in a thing earlier say, so I'm 10 man they went carry go a Green Bay when Dudley Thompson talk about say, no angels died at Green Bay, right? So then they couldn't reform. And then question I ask them.
And when they throw the people, let me know mud lake for them could build one shelter and put them in a
Then I think about that only then just try to throw everything on the wall for stick or that. But the wall greasy.
My brother, couple months ago, you see the same Isaac Buchanan, the PNP never even want him to be a justice of the peace. Right? But no, they want him to be a candidate. I remember after him diss up the DPP.
And the PNP are they right chuck them?
Yeah, they right chuck, but the PNP did distance themselves from him too. Worse when time him go remember say they made fire him from some committee where me depend, where was chairman final. Yeah, they made fire him from some committee and distance themselves from him. So the reason why you see them draw back fame, is because of the whole cartel case and them feel like so them can get a hype from it. Everything where the PNP do, them plan it out teeth by teeth, I say, yeah, we can get a little mileage from it. Even if the mileage, even if it's a little fire and it now gonna last long, them feel so once you get a hype, them good.
I was going a while ago.
I don't know, maybe I just restopped that.
Oh! Newman.
Maybe send back a request if you want to come up in a box.
To Rich Mitch. Where's the Rich Mitch?
Yeah, man. You want me to say about the PNP there now? The one that said them are lead night poll by enough. Yeah. All right. When Shiny Robinson win the by-election, are we in the power? The PNP. All right. Now, who believes that Shiny could have win that seat? That seat there.
PNP seat.
Well, I want a PNP CFP seat that, you know. Yeah, me know. And Shiny Robinson got to take it. Run that e-sport now when Miss Vaz win. Don't Peter Phillips say it's our seat. It's our seat. They can't win it. So what else we know? From 1989, them did have it until when them kill them fishy friend. All right. Now come back again. This man that when him Silvera, let them expel him or suspend him from PNP party yet.
No.
You may not see him yet? All right. Them wait until when the case done to see what happens to them. Exactly. So what kind of hard when they can't have the country Jamaica? Who are going to buy from them? But you know, when we can't understand, me no understand when we can't get no bail all now, you know.
So you want somebody like that to get?
No, I want, but normally, you know, you get bail and boy.
And your PNP did in a poor and get bail long time.
You get charged. You won't get charged for that. You won't get charged.
Alright, you won't get charged.
You get charged on that. You get charged. You don't even hear about it.
Wouldn't even know. I just know say Melissa pass off in her sleep. That's all.
All right. Michael Phillips now. Do you then say he must be charged?
Yeah.
Yes, he's supposed to charge for not filing anything on time and must be a penalty. Exactly. So in different theme or different from Mama Day one? No, well, you have to ask the PNP that. Because we know the difference. No, you have to ask them. Do you want him charged too? Oh? You see him, Kevin, don't say he's supposed to be charged? Yeah, man. Then he have a case to answer to him. I forgot go in front of, just like Dwayne Valls, where they have to go in front of the court and pay. Exactly. Don't Dwayne Valls come right back in. Dwayne Valls come right in back now. Dwayne Valls are going to run back. When I hear the PNP and say nothing about him now run back. He might run back. You know what I'm saying? So what kind of double standard them are coming? Maybe I know. Let me dump on there say, oh, they don't call election for Mama D and over here and he call now. So what am I ball for? Look here. Why am I ball for? You don't know why them a ball. You don't know why them a ball. Them a ball because they know them can't win it. That is the thing. Oh my God. I just see a while ago, my brother. You see them a lead. Yeah.
Why were they calling for it the other day then?
Exactly. And that's gone to the poll. We'll come out Sunday we're gone. Them are lead by 9%. 9.3%. That means that them win. When you check it out and work it out and do the maths, them win 55 seats. Exactly.
Only 5 seats we would have get.
Yeah, no, I'm more than 5. We don't get more 8. For I remember. We get 8.
Yeah, right.
63.
Yeah.
So you see the bad hypocrisy. I mean, look here, man. Okay, let me tell you something, man.
I want you to lose this seat.
Yes. Because me one idiot from one of them live where they say if the parish council was an election, was a general election, the prime minister would lose him seat. I say what the idiot, they just stroll past fast. Yeah, but say what the idiot they really talk about. Because I believe a 2 council seats in the division there. Maybe Philippine there she could have correct me. I think a 2 councillor seat in the Prime Minister division, the C ward must drive on the next division where Patrick Roberts have 1 and Feder where Farmer may have 1. I don't think actually, I think a 2. And we win 1 all the while and them win 1. So I don't know what them talk about. Right. That's a boy. We say, yeah, this little troublemaker, brother Dayton Campbell. Remember, no? Me used to live at St. Anne one time, you know. St. Catch me live at now, you know. Me used to live there and used to down there, you know. I mean, good, you know. See? Him not go out with nothing down there. Him not go out with nothing down there because when he used to down there, me used to live down there that time, you know. At time we have a man used to run down there named Ernest Smith, but Ernest Smith in there now still. You understand? You see Ernest Smith, all when Ernest Smith run and lose, in deal with down so better when they gambling down there. I mean I ask that someone me know. You understand?
Well, on the other side, I never decided. I never saw the Dayton Campbell did there.
Yeah, man.
Did there.
Yeah, man. A Crystal Lee beat him, man.
Oh, yeah, me know. But hold on there. The seat where Marsha Smith take, no, I found
yeah, man, that a shiny Marsha.
Yes. Yeah, man. A shiny one that.
Yeah, man. We used to work with Ernest Smith. I want to that the me shoot the Ernest Smith that is no man. But just I left you with that later, brother. You know, see? So I thought all them are going and nothing PMP do, and them are going like them clean, no, brother.
I really just in a talk about a lot of things and people like go and do that and then go like them are the cleanest people on earth.
Oh, not the people who say them are Jamaica for Josie. Them not when them ask them question, them ask them like a light question, like them are seeing them not do no wrongs. And them are trying to go the hardest question them they put on them right. But they don't know so
you know one of the things where we stop the still. We was stop talk about civil society. I will see where I'm going with them. Just stop talk about them and know what we for do. We don't expect them to come out and say no against the PNP. We don't expect it. And if they even come out with an argument say them against the PNP as some little whitewash argument. Yeah, so we don't expect not much from them. So we as Labour right, we have to do what we have to do. We have to sell right ourselves, just like when we are doing them live, yeah. I sell ourselves. Now depend on nobody to do it for me. Nobody not owe nothing. I don't want nothing from them. I don't want competition on nobody.
But it's very clear, you know, right? So you now have a candidate, right, who is a two-time convict of a very serious crime. Is fit to run. But a candidate of who is accused, just accused of a less serious offense can't. You want more contradiction than that?
Yeah, problem. A person who forgets to file both
but the convict can run. The convict can run, but the accused can't.
Yeah, exactly. Accused can't. Our accused should wait. I start to them, you know. I start to them, you know. I start to him since 19 at the clip, you know.
They're innocent and proven guilty. They move.
And that Sinclair say. Sinclair remind him about that this evening.
Exactly. Because you can't have a convict who is fit, but an accused.
Right. And even, God forbid, the worst case scenario, said this, even if the worst case scenario says she found guilty, is a fine she go pay and that's it.
Exactly.
And it's a far lighter case.
Exactly.
And I didn't think she'd have fingerprint for that.
No, yes, because the convict is a convict of a more serious crime.
Exactly. The man got prison for nearly 8-9 years.
But the accused of a less serious, a much lesser offense is unfit.
You know what me hear one of the PNP them say with there?
Because more and more them open them mouth.
Yeah, chat some foolishness. You know me hear one of the PNP say with there, yeah? I'm going to leave you after this still. I'm going to feel sleepy. You know me hear one of the PNP say with there, yeah? One of the PNP say, when him go out, one of the black of them, say, boy, him go to prison when him a youth. So me ask him, say, because me ask you something. If a 10-year-old broke in your house one time and take out your fridge and excite him, your fridge and your stove, and him beg for forgiveness, and you say, all right, him a youth, me I go forgive him, love him. And he broke in your house a second time now and clean out your house and take out everything. Clean out your house and take out everything. You don't forgive that person? I know no answer.
No, because
you not gonna see me. They want You know me not.
No, but they must say, oh, you talk about reform and all of that. What process has he gone through?
You want
Right?
here?
What reform process has he
Well,
gone
last
through?
night.
I
Yeah,
don't
but
know.
guys, when you remember, me not hear nothing about it. Them fine gone up at the PNP
Office. That
office.
we
Oh,
don't
me not hear
remember,
nothing
man.
about that.
We don't remember, man. Them fine gone up at the PNP office, man.
Yeah,
Them
When that?
fine gone up there. Illegal gun.
yeah,
We don't know
illegal
what.
gun
When that?
We don't know they
in a
investigating them.
package. Yeah, man, illegal gun come there in a
When is
package.
that? When that happened?
Let me find it and tell
Good
you.
while now. 9
Yeah,
months
man,
to a
it
year.
come
So.
on the news, man.
9 months to a year.
More than 9 months.
Well, call it a year then.
I think last year it happened, by the way.
Yeah.
No, man, I sense here, man.
Somebody snitch, man. Somebody snitch and then go find it.
October 2023.
Somebody snitch and then go find him. But they couldn't arrest somebody because they never seen nobody for arrest.
But then investigate and something there.
Somebody snitch, man.
Tell us that the PNP get away with too much things in this country.
That's why them have the little fool argument for say a PNP country. And that's why them constantly run with them argument there. But anyway, folks, we don't have a good night and take care of yourself, huh?
Yeah, yes, Carl.
Respect, Carl.
Petal, you didn't got a meeting last night, Petal. Petal, me not here.
You're crazy?
So, I mean, if I want to classroom,
no, me ask you if you're
I chop there, man. Me if I want to classroom.
At the associate, at the center. Out of the Jamaican Canadian Center, keep it not small out there.
Oh, I said
me no know how one go.
I said they right there with kids, they right there with kids. Right, that's all I want to small little classroom.
Tomorrow them have them $250 dinner.
They were master mad with free money.
I may say.
Remember saying rich family my youth, you know.
And my billionaire.
Right now, Master Mark, 4 parents, them slave black people, and then in come back 97 with Finsa come take money from 44,000 black people again, and him a come for scrape again.
Where want again?
The Alcott, if we ever get the force beat the 22nd, me nothing but I want general election. My general election victory that come out.
I think see you know I'm ready to attack, you know. Me say yo, me go here dictate.
You see?
It all mean
listen.
My general election victory that come already.
Listen. You know why them you know why them a test Indian town? Because then say then sure I'm around there. But you see the boy when he and down way up there run is a popular name. You see back in the days and then when you got some bus used to come out when him Encarve, Shaka and them thing there.
Yeah, I remember them.
Them people they used to buy all them bus there and them used to run from Somerset to Trinityville to Maran, Bake and Kingston. Them have name up there and a easy boy. Them a go.
Here.
You see what I tell you? It's not an easy boy.
Vice principal for a school up there.
Which ticket him a run on?
The JLP
JLP ticket. We are talking about a JLP business we are talking about. A JLP business we are talking about, you know.
Yeah,
man, I'm a run consumer when you're Rose actually.
Contest that election.
Man. Remember, for them seat, you know, for them councillor, they you know, for them seat, you know. The councillor were dead enough, must say April or March.
We say, and you know, we get them 4 victory there. Well, we sure are 2 already. And then now get any in town. So we
sure are 3. We sure are 4.
3.
We sure are 4.
We have a constant center, man.
But take you all 4 of them. Know what to do?
My general election that come already.
Remember, no,
Hey, the hierarchy, the hierarchy, I go split that to and focus from St. Thomas and Animal Town.
Indian town, I am not animal.
Yeah, like one them they never focus from.
Yo,
And they work for them.
why. Let me tell you why the man them all win Marant there. Darrell Vaz, the neighbor, he will come right cross. And
Yeah, man.
I dead them dead out of that, man. Remember me tell you, man.
James Roberts and Michelle, and we are talking, man.
How much by election, Carl?
4.
4.
4, man.
You know, me never know say 4 though.
Yeah, man.
Desmond,
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. The Nigel Clark.
Only the council seat them alone never challenge, right?
No, Desmond called to Andrew called
The
to.
Prime Minister called too.
Yeah,
The
man.
Prime Minister called too and this man called too.
But at the mayor of advice the minister local government fee the two shoe shine did up there that are the mayor from St. Thomas shoe shine.
St. Thomas.
Yeah, my
No.
brethren. But at that time him alias name still shoe shine.
Shoe shine, yeah, man, me know.
Yeah, my virgin.
And when the other man from Maypen.
Clarendon.
Clarendon.
Well, that's a little light. I'm not telling you, I'm a little light, no, brother.
So how much of them PNP contest?
2.
So why didn't the contest you fall for?
No, they say they not touch them the 2. They supposed to call general election. With them beer go hard themselves.
Yeah, go watch, man.
They don't know that time he broke that time them. I know him on time them.
No, they cannot allow JLP to win no constituency by election, no, you know. Because it's going to be a show of strength for the JLP going into election, and then it go.
Look at wait till they tell you say
a challenge the fake poll.
Look here. The 4 election are 4 days before the conference.
2
days.
I dead them. 2 days before the conference. I dead them.
2 days.
Yeah, 24.
22 and the conference for the 24th. Hey, I'll cut. The Prime Minister wait till until we say them are 9 points ahead.
Yeah.
You said the man is that genius. The man is that genius.
No 9 points ahead could get them up for your head.
All right.
I remember check the monthly, you know.
Look here, no. You say the 9 points. Well, I know.
Like on the 9 points ahead, me want to take them from me. I'm going to take them. The 9 points ahead, no problem. Show me so on 9 points ahead.
JLP win 49 seat and JLP was about 10 points ahead.
I'm going to know 22 the 9 points ahead.
In JLP win 49 seat with 9 points ahead. So if you know say you're the 9 points ahead, it mean to say we no go pick up some strong labor right seat like all labor right pick up some strong PNP seat.
Yeah, sweep the country, man. Yeah, sweep the country.
Yes. So why you not the 9 point ahead and not test them election?
No, can
First of all, it would give them a snapshot, right, of their prospects going into the next election. So it don't make no sense for no say, look here, you're confident. Remember you have to call a general election now, you know. Right? And now them say general election should I call, you know. So if you think you can win the seat, them no. Why it would matter whether it's by election or election? What you have to you prefer to know so you can win a seat now. You prefer to wait for a seat where you can know you know you can win now. You can win a seat now, you're confident that you can win it now. And you say you prefer to wait to win it like couple months after. No,
but they're not that necessary. Them 9 points so them supposed to could have clean up the 4 seat.
A big election, them go have more money to spend.
Going at the election stronger because they would have less seats to get in the general election. You can't get them from now on.
Look here. Yo, you see the hypocrisy with the hypocrisy with the PNP because look at this. You see when Labour right contest the seat in a 2002 Shiny Robinson. Labour right, you could have count the seat them a Labour right off on your finger and see how go contest it. And you what see how go do? Siago move out all of the indoor and outdoor agent them and carrying brand new people because the indoor and the outdoor agent them did get buyout for it by the PNP. So Siago hear that and Siago move out the whole of them and the election couldn't rig and so we win the by election.
Them brothers, from them time the labor right I get stronger and a build back. From them time they labor right.
From them time they would not fear them,
Yeah, but you know, so I can't recall PNP call a by-election and Labour right now contest it. I can't recall.
You know, all of them are going to lose them a contest.
Yeah, man.
Because PNP I use optics to win the election. Them to try to create an impression with fake polls. We're talking about call it Andrew call it. Because if you can get 2 shots at a seat, why you wait only if you take 1? Remember saying let's say them contest the election now. Then I'm not for losing because these are some of these seats, right? The some seat them don't have that. No, hold on. Any of the seats them have? Them currently have
no.
No,
they're not valid.
So you have so they have nothing to lose by contesting it.
Yeah, because they don't have none. So we don't contest it.
Exactly.
No, but them are 9 points ahead, so them supposed to win all 4.
Well,
I
that's
know,
what
but listen to what the argument when I put forward, you get 2 chances, 2 shots at a seat, and you choose to take 1. Why are we on the general election where you don't have it? You don't have nothing to lose. The worst can happen is that you still don't have them going in the election. They have everything to gain and nothing to lose.
What side? Let me tell you how I know PNP coward. Peter Phillips want to resign all along. And them are begging Peter Phillips. Them are begging. Them are begging for no resign because them cannot. You see, them cannot face a by-election in our constituency.
One of the time, me all write it on my post and me say, Peter, me dare you to resign. Me dare you to get up one man and say resign and make we call a by-election on there. I see you got that shit.
Peter Phillips?
But Peter, what about Peter, you know, as I go to
the trade.
I saw me know so them afraid away. I'm afraid away, man.
Because JLP have a strong record of winning by elections.
Exactly.
And winning by elections in a strong PNP
but them no one take no chance. But I see like Peter Phillips see you know one take no chance. I joke.
Remember the trend over the years, you know, has been that JLP has been taking over some PNP strongholds, you know. Darren Vasi, it was a PNP seat, you know. Anne-Marie Vasi, it was a PNP seat, you know. Shiny Robinson seat was once a PNP stronghold, you know.
Oh, Eastern Mayor was a PNP seat, remember?
Exactly. So them see the pattern over the years, them no fool.
But the next thing,
that's the selection. Go ahead.
One all cut.
But that seat was a 3,000, 4,000 margin, and Bojoban and that.
I should bring it down to a little bit.
Dear Peter Phillips, if you resign. I know if you go in at 50 and in the resign and
them afraid, man. Them know the JLP do very well with by-elections. And don't care who they did. They don't care all you think so that the city.
Them know so when the machinery turn up in a man. When the machine, hey, Foresight, I was in, that's the last by-election. I worked before I come apart. I worked with Mrs. Holness them down Southeast St. Mary there, you know, man. And may I tell you, you know, Foresight, Mrs. Holness take one of the toughest PNP division, and that's what she had final. You see when that woman that done in Foresight, all the fucking street people and paint green, and never forget.
Yeah, man, me say she good for the ground, man. Me say anywhere she going on, done it now, you know. Yeah, man, me say she good.
I don't remember what the place name up at St. Mary. I don't remember the place name. You hear me tell you?
Underestimate the vast then.
Oh.
Enfield.
Enfield. When Mrs. Holm is done with Enfield, and it was a strong PMP area, you know. When we go up there, the day man, the people them actually want to run where we nasty. And say a PMP.
But really, actually, anybody where have ISIS still
But Southeast, I want swing seat.
think.
Southeast, I want swing seat in a Bridget.
Yeah, it's a swing seat. I mean, no, it's a swing seat.
Yeah, but what may I say? When if anybody have ISIS and brain to think, you know, the choice is easy, you know. The choice is easy. You would have seen PNP for 18 years, just a JLP. It's like night and day. How can you vote in that PNP? The choice is so easy that trust me, anybody will think. Let me tell you what PNP, what PNP get like a strength from. One man talk and just is a bandwagon effect. People when you think, them just hear something around them, or hear people that talk around them and say them all just vote PNP.
I don't know why my phone not charge.
Right? You just hear a man say, yo, Andrew, if you go down or whatever, and then just run with that. And then I go off for the little gossip chat them and the little loose talk them and thing. But any well-thinking person we can block that out and say, look here, me I go do my research. Me I go compare for myself, right? Right? Me I go compare the performance of the two leaders them or the two party them over the years and things. Yeah, because you said the choice, the decision is easy. If you understand, it has to be JLP.
Yeah, it is much easy, much easy.
That's why they can't campaign on facts. So they have to tell lie. They don't have no choice but to tell lie. They have to mix in the people. I just gullible people.
Yes,
if you notice,
Margolin over Canada with one, but say all have a 65 seat and two of them are for the diaspora. All quality something over me say over there talk last night. Yeah, man.
And them have to
I can't hear PNP supporter them talk about JLP are mad out. All of them just sound the same way. JLP are mad out. Time come. What am I? Because them know, you know. Look, them and make up reasons why them need to vote against JLP, you know. Make them and make up reasons, you know. But when you ask them why are you voting for PNP, them not no reason.
Time come.
Yeah, but remember say when the prime minister gonna away now, nobody now have to pay if you see me now. All them love that them money, you know. Everybody want to touch our vibe, you know.
Yeah.
Everybody want to touch our vibe, prime minister, you know.
You don't know. The only place me feel like Mark Golding have more favorability rating than Andrew Owens is Dan Anderson Paul. In the streets, when you just observe the reception, even the last Grand Gala where you see him go, and the reception where Andrew Owens get.
Exactly.
Versus the little lame reaction, right? A reception where Mark Golding get. Nobody don't react to him.
No, I see. But
we don't know what matter about.
Then I get the people let me joke the other day foresight. So when me look Andrew and Master Mark was at a football match. And Master Mark alone by one of the liquids bottle of water. And him one sit down and drinking water.
Yeah.
So Andrew having one of the kids them round him and them a smile and not a
peanut.
But they don't know him. Okay, man, what school challenge squeeze? And them ask who them show Andrew pick and say.
Yeah. We don't watch it though.
Everybody say Andrew Owens. And then show Mark Golding. You them not know him?
I don't know him. I don't know him. I don't know him.
You never know him.
But what I know, when somebody can say if I miss a hug them up and then I about a beer. That I tell you how they love them, you know.
When the man got the football match on a stadium, you know, brother, the man sweat up, you know, brother. The man sweat wet up. The one shot sweat up. You realize anybody that sit down near him? Man, molly, brother. I run him and I run. Go get him at wet up.
You can Natalia the man by the bakla water in Natalia, the liquid bakla water.
Let me not tell you. If was the video when him run going at the stadium and time in the end of me and my child, you get him at sweat up. I mean, I want to in that sweat up, so.
Not a school, not pig, no mind. Not a G.
So them a try to character assassination because them know how popular Andrew is.
Yeah, that's all. That's
Them know
all.
he's still very popular, right? So them a try hide the popularity. So them a try put out some fake poll now because them know say that we catch the wagon is crowd. They say, see, yes, we are doing work, but the fake poll has been doing more harm than good to the PNP.
Right. Because when they reach down
them alone it's a trick.
when you come down to about a month before election, you instantly say JLP take over a lead. And that's
No, it's a neck and neck.
Statistical dead. Statistical dead.
Yeah, statistical dead.
So the last time I'm going to
When a minus 2 error?
3%.
Statistical dead. That's what come with. Hey, Rich, that means anybody can win the side.
Yeah, exactly. It narrowed down to statistical dead, brother.
But you see, important say most people think JLP
do better manage the country. Manage the country better.
Yeah. So the same
Don't keep PNP
contradicting. So
that not tell you say that let's say we gone with landslide.
Look here.
Exactly. We are managing the country better.
You know,
So the land we gone with the country. That place said the poll wrong. The poll wrong. We have a error in there.
we have to just
Right now, you know me see it.
Pay no poll no attention, and we have to put in the work.
the poll will blow that though. The poll will blow that though. Out of 10 questions, PNP only come through on 9. 1. And the one would then come through upon, I must say 1 or 2 percentage point, and who would take care of the poor more. Because you know them always talk about the poor.
Yeah.
Education, labor right, crime, economy, everything. Labor right, 9-1. And it may tell you the law.
And that is just based on brainwashing the people into thinking that them care more about the poor. And it's just because them wear that label hard. But when you really go beyond that and look who really do more for the poor. When you start with even the lowest income in terms of that's a minimum wage, right? They must say after 18 plus years, right? Minimum wage under the PNP stood at 6,200 in less than half the time that PNP rule. JLP more than double that to 15,000. So if you talk about care for the poor, you have to talk about pensions. 2,046 persons, elderly persons who weren't receiving a pension are now receiving a pension under the JLP. When you talk about public sector wages, over $200 billion, which is the highest salary increase that has been given to public sector workers. Right? PNP never do that. So all you have to say, them care more for poor, right? If them never pay people better.
No, because them
handout, man.
A handout, brother.
But Vincent wants to something.
Man, 2 pounds of flour.
No, man, maybe go and talk.
Vincent, talk, man.
Go and talk, man.
When I said Vincent.
No, Chundi that talk about the seat. So I was saying that as far as me look into this the 14 seat in my goal enough, whether I want to believe it, yes I know. As far as me see it, you take the 49 plus 5 or 6 out of them seat.
Which 5 you have the eye on? No, which 5 seat?
All right, Lisa and a seat, Liberty can take it. Because of 15 votes she win by.
Yeah, it's different from whether the party I go for the seat though. Because
yeah, man.
If them are aggressively I will spend money in that constituency.
Peter Phillips. Like what Phillips neither.
Who?
What said?
You know, Michael Phillips' seat kind of look shaky.
Michael Phillips' seat kind of shaky. Michael Phillips' seat kind of shaky.
For the tattoo. But the next three.
Peter Phillips' seat don't safe neither.
Michael might get a shake up, you know, Michael, because the guy that Damien down there working.
You know which seat you know if you look for? Dr. Guy, Maurice Guy seat. Because he's not nothing down there.
Young youth around against him, young youth chang in a me that you know say young youth chang against him out there now. But he not run back. He not run back.
Nothing down there.
You say not run back.
I want seat.
I think the boy where got jail for buggering, I think of him a run.
Yeah.
Rape off the youth up at the yard.
Yeah, man.
No.
That's it.
No, Noel a run up a guy. Omar Noel.
Oh,
Omar Noel?
Rape the little boy.
Omar Noel.
I would see the St.
Andrew. No, me talk about Central St. Mary.
One seat in a St. Andrew, we're not going to say we can't get it. Liberate never win it. But I get to understand them. I put one guy there where this man afraid because he know the man is like a book. I know we see it. Julian Robinson see it. Liberate never going to hear it go in it. I want somebody cut it down. I know I'm going to watch it. Or I'm going to fight. Because that see then in never expose until the election.
Look here. If the election run, as long as JLP win 33 and up, me alright. Me no matter where they want to pick up.
I don't want to come so close. I don't want to come so close, brother.
It's 33 and over. So the over can be about the 49 or whatever. But what I'm saying,
if it runs so close,
what I'm saying,
think to win it back through the courts and recount and magisterial and.
You want so much of them in a
look here.
We don't want so much of them.
Yo, no government in Jamaica never go through the court and overthrow. That can't happen. That can't happen in Jamaica. But when
we can't overthrow like that.
It cannot happen. But when me try to tell you, saying as long as the man them farm the third term, me alright. You will listen and say, you know the last thing, she win by 32. So she had tried to tell the PNP them say when them a fall out say, if we did get 32 seats, all I would have skin off on the 32 teeth. You understand? I'll she win by 32.
I didn't see that.
Yeah. You see me I say, but as long as the third term farm, I could have buy 1 or I could have buy 20, me alright.
Well, but Miss Chimba gonna make it that up, man. Them I go try. I'll want people cross floor and all them things. And you know PNP stay already. That's them say no, man. I even bother try nothing. When them can.
No more some care, you know. They're used out everything.
Yeah, man. I see alone. I did them their bet pan, man.
Them bank man. Remember say no man. Remember say Prime Minister no join knock out punch yet, you know.
Yo, right now the IC
knock out punch no come yet, you know, man.
Boy, the IC I try cook up something else. Me I tell you no, the IC. Them I try.
Because they should be carrying man things right now because we don't know what they are waiting for.
Them a
hold him
in a court.
The IC.
Yeah, but if them have every 3 years I investigate, you bring in international forensic, and you still want to go back to court again.
Remember this thing I call up in a court, you know, remember?
From the IC, them go have lunch with Mark Gold in October 2020. Not one statutory declaration for the Prime Minister. No.
Exactly.
Again.
After then get 49-14, then start mad out. You hear me I tell you? And it's like the only way we can defeat the man, yeah, we have to bring them in character. That's all.
But with lie. With lie.
You know that? You know defamation?
Remember, you know, the popularity of Andrew, you know. Hurt them wicked, you know.
Yeah.
14, 14, you know. Andrew really grown, you know. Bro, God. You understand?
That's himself.
So that's why you feel. All right, let me tell you something strategy. PNP, I try right on the back of poor people. Everything in all of them statements, them attack poor people, right? And taxpayers' money. That are them two both phrases. Poor people, taxpayers' money. You come on now feel it. If you notice, I mean, really think they full time.
Four sides and 99% of them not paying no tax. Just remember that.
Yeah, but the truth, I know what it is, you know. And what them can make it look like. And what them can make it sound like. Because them know black people, is for us, is what it looks like and what it sounds like and not what it is. Right? So, Mark Walling now, in all them statements, him love talk about, because even with this decision not to contest the by-elections, they might come and talk about, oh, you know, they don't think that the money they think the money could be better spent, you know, than to have a by-election just a couple months before, you know, a general election. It's a waste of money and whatever, and that money could be redirected to spend on hospitals or whatever and whatever. All the while, it's just politics. And it's one big trick.
Come to think about it. Who tell them say election I call January, February, in February?
No, them in a fair call. They can pretend like they call a couple months, right? Early into next year. But what I'm saying to you is that them just want to sound like them care about people, and them not miss the opportunity to do that in every response with them something offer to the public, right? And in none of them utterances, them don't miss the opportunity to make people feel like, so look here, we are thinking about But people must remember, say, PNP was in power for 18 years. And you can compare, you know, the state of the economy at that time with the state of the economy now. PNP should get to be, PNP shouldn't even have no moral authority if you talk about corruption, you know. And people are ready.
Them not much shame.
But you know what I say?
PNP not no moral.
All right.
Remember, shouldn't have no. They don't have the moral authority to talk about corruption.
They not nothing.
I want never know after a territory come, you're not going to more PNP again. A gun, you'll be good enough.
No, if this strategy, right now,
no,
when this strategy fail, right, they may not really know how them are going to manage. Because even the fourth term are going to be harder for them win. Because we don't know where them are going to come with.
They don't have nothing.
They make him one mistake because them can't go come back with the character assassination strategy again.
Well, then trade 2015.
For the time come, that's all me know. The time come, them no rank, all them time come.
Them no man, one more term, man, it's going to be undeniable. With the way how Andra work now, one more year.
Because when you look at it, you know,
term, I should say for Andrew.
When you look at it, all the matter about poor people, there's no other administration take care of poor people in just like this one. None.
They're the biggest lie telling our politics, man.
None.
That's the biggest lie PNP telling people, you know, because that's the only thing them know them can't use. Them can't use facts. So them do now. Them wear this banner of, oh, we are for the poor, we are for the poor. Just to deceive people to look here. Them are the better party because them know say a lot of poor people they are Jamaica.
Yeah. When I tell men you that talk about this and that and Mike and Manley are best friends, me ask him say, explain one something with Mike and Manley. Me tell him say Mike and Manley are the best prime minister. I know he can't come. And me start telling some things about Siaga. He might tell lie. Me say, all right. Me have a book. Me have a book and make it a Siaga funeral. Me say, how can I come? I want me can go and look to. He said, no go so. Me say, all right, go on the internet. You know, man, that's me. In that me can't me say Siaga do small thing with Jamaica. Because you have
a lot of Jamaicans who buy into, right, the sound of sympathy over the act of care.
Yeah.
Right? And Andrew show you same care. Right? They might tell you for them care. And you believe the man will tell you over the man will show you. I'm disappointed in a lot of Jamaicans.
Exactly. Exactly. You can't hear a man attack. You have to see what a man do. You see? Words just blow away, no? Words just blow away. You have to see the man do the actual thing, say, yes, and this are the man. Talking can't help the situation, but what Miss Varden tell them, say, pretty talking can't put food on the table. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, like, you have to work with people, man, that me see I go on right now. You know what I'm saying? So if they're not see it, I'll end up blind.
And that's how we don't fall because you see the track
Good
record.
night, guys. Good night.
All right.
Yeah, Virgin
Alright,
and Virgin.
later.
Big up on yourself.
I'm going to friend myself. I'll cut along to come and sleep too.
Somebody want to sleep.
Come here, I work on morning. So everything will link up for man. Like,
Big up yourself.
Yeah, man.
Respect.
Bye.
Then people ain't gonna them bed. Me come down my bed because they may fear you toothpick up all up me I need them.
Alright, Petrol, thank you guys. See you tomorrow.
Yeah, really jump asleep right now still. You know?
Is Dana got sleep yet?